My worthy opponents claim that nationalism is outdated and we don't need to protect our culture. If nationalism pride is not necessary, then why governments use legal tools like GI tags to protect our local culture like Darjeeling tea or Pashmina shawls from being exploited by global corporations. So my question is, we destroy the the concept of nationalism pride, then who will stand to protect our local culture and identity?
Your question is who will protect the pride? This will be protected through by families, communities, and friends' education. And we are in the negative of is nationalism is needed to protect local culture and identity. Before I give you my argument, I want you to imagine something. Imagine a mother teaching her son mother tongue, their mother tongue, and or imagine a family celebrating their traditional festival. Are they doing because of nationalism? No, they are doing because of their heritage, their stories, and their culture. Look at India from north to east, from south to west. Every region has its own culture, tradition, food, languages, and etc. Do we need to make them all same to stay united? Absolutely not. Our diversity is not our weakness, it's our strength. Yes, nationalism can create unity and pride, but culture can be protected through many other ways also, through families, education, communications, communities, and etc. So we are not against loving our country, we are against the so believe that nationalism is only way or it's a compulsory way to protect the culture. Remember, a flag represent a nation, but its people keep its culture alive. And if culture can survive through the families and the educations, then according to me nationalism be helpful but not necessary. And my question is from you, before nationalism who protect the culture and identity that still exists today?
That's what the nationalism means. What you told, that if mother is teaching her child her mother tongue from culture, heritage, and many things, but not from nationalism. So where you got information about these things? I'll ask you simply, where you got information about culture, where you got information about identities or whatever. So I'll say they tell us to blend in or fade, but we choose to stand out, to speak our tongue, and to wear our heritage. You will try to paint the nationalism as an outdated concept, as dangerous concept, but let me clarify you that to say nationalism destroy, but to say that nationalism destroy a culture is to say like mother's love destroy a family. You will try to bring historical wars as you do. You bring the historical wars in mid of the conversation to say that nationalism is dangerous. But let me clarify you that water can drown you. Oxygen can cause exploitation, but do you stop drinking them? Do you stop breathing air? No. So why you are confusing the misuse of nationalism with its true life-saving essence? I am proudly standing here and I can say that identity is non negotiable and our soul is our culture. As the people of India say Vande Mataram, I bow to my motherland. So I'll basically ask you, religion caused wars, science created atomic bombs, and internet causes cyber crimes. So do you ban them? Do the government ban them? No. So why you are confusing the misuse of nationalism with its life-saving essence, and why do you are not trying to correct its misuse instead of saying that it is dangerous?
We are not saying that nationalism is dangerous or wrong for the country. We are saying that nationalism cause many problems in our country. Like on the religion basis, there are too many words about nationalism. Also, in a country, if nationalism protects only one majority, then it's not good for the all the minority religions. Because nationalism is a topic which we have drawn here in the debate because it is need to be talked here. Nationalism protects our country. Okay, we are satisfied by your choice, but we are saying it nationalism is not wrong or dangerous. We are saying it is going to be another problem for our countries because by nationalism people got religious problems like wars, hatred between their conflicts. As these wrong, I am not saying that nationalism is not good. We are just saying that nationalism cause many problems. So we have to find out the mentions of rights of and some problem solving things in it.
This is what I said. This is what I said you before, that you will try to bring the historical wars between nationalism. I answered you with the very clarified example of water and oxygen.
Protect your culture and preserve your identity. Strong your nation on honor their roots. Now my question is, if you not protect your culture and identity, what will you pass to the next generation?
Is there only nationalism who protects a country culture and identity, not the religious community peoples? Can't we protect our culture by ourselves? Because nationalism is not only the way, because many people think nationalism is not good, and nationalism is not only the way to protect culture and individual identity.
Nationalism is not about hating other culture. It is about protecting and respecting our own culture. A nation without its culture is like tree without roots, standing for a while but slowly losing its identity. Now my question is, do you believe that protecting our culture means disrespect of other culture?
There does not have a single force. Education, law, culture, institution, and education, law, culture, institution, and my question is if education, families, communities, and protect culture without nationalism, what exactly make a nationalism compulsory? Progress can build a nation, but culture give the nation its identity. Now my question is, it can globalization sometimes causes small or local culture to be forgotten?
Nationalism can create common traditionally culture, but what about our small cultures that are performing in our country? If we should receive a common national culture, then what about other culture? If
we receive a national culture, then what about other culture?
You are saying we receive a national culture, then what about other culture? I reply your question. India is a country that believe in all tradition and culture. India is a country that respect culture and identity. Believe in all traditional and believing in all traditional and culture. India is that country.
Here we are not talking about our country, we are talking about nationalism. It's not about just one country or one nation, it's about all the countries' nationalism.
That's what I answer.
You have answered about India that if we pursue a national, she has asked that if we pursue a national culture, then what about other culture? Our question is that if we pursue just one culture as a majority, then what about other cultures? Like in India also many states perform small cultures, religious festivals. What about them? Our question is not about just India. Our question is about nationalism. Is it wrong what we are saying?
Yes, it is wrong.
How it is wrong? Just justify it.
क्वेश्चन नहीं पता फिर क्वेश्चन 4 बार क्वेश्चन बोल दिया